Hi, my name is Cynthia Spencer, and I'm going to be performing how to perform a partial bed bath. So first, I'm going to go ahead and perform hand hygiene, and then I'm going to introduce myself to my patient. Good afternoon, sir. I'm going to go ahead and my name is Cynthia. I'm going to be your nurse for today, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a partial bed bath, okay? Can I see your wristband, please?
Yeah.
Your name?
Luis Polendo,
Date of birth?
11/22/04.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm just going to go ahead and get the supplies for you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and prepare my supplies. I'm going to get my water basin and I'm going to go fill it with warm water. I'm going to make sure the water is warm enough for the patient, but not too hot or cold. And I want to fill it up just enough to perform the bed bath on my patient. Now I'm gonna provide my patient privacy, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the door or the curtain, my imaginary curtain. So now I'm gonna get my my bedside table, make it a working length, which is at my waist. I have my water, my soap, my new gown that I'm gonna replace this old one with, 2 towels and 6 washcloths. And I'm gonna go ahead and place the washcloths in the water. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and perform hand hygiene and put on my gloves. Okay, Mr. Polendo, so first thing I'm going to start off with, I'm going to go ahead and take off your gown from your left arm, no, your right arm, I'm sorry. Of course, before I did that, I made sure that he didn't have any paralyzing abilities or abnormalities in his body that could hinder him from moving. But of course, if this side was weaker than the other, then I would work on the other side. And the entire time I'm providing the patient privacy. Gently expose your arm here. And I'm gonna put the towel under you. Can you go ahead and lift up for me a little bit? Thank you. Go ahead and rest your arm there. And I'm going to go ahead and remove it from the other arm as well. Gently.
What?
Of course, if it was a female patient, I would, of course, also have to provide privacy. And put it in solid. First, I'm going to start off with your face. Okay, Mr. Polendo, let me remove your glasses. In this portion of the partial bed bath, I'm not going to use any soap because I don't want to dry out his skin. And the entire time that I'm performing this skill, I'm going to make sure his skin is dry, that it's not dry, that it's warm and pink, and that there's no abnormalities in it either. I'm going to begin with the eyes first. And I'm gonna use the cleaner parts of the washcloth to clean the rest of his face. And I'm gonna set this one off to the side. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use another washcloth to clean his neck. So I'm gonna go ahead and lift your head a little bit, clean the back of your neck, front of your neck. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean his torso. Of course, providing privacy the entire time. Of course, for this part, I would need to apply soap. And I'm going to put this one off to the side and use another one to rinse him off. Now I'm going to use the second towel to dry off his torso. Can you lift up your neck for me? Thank you. Go ahead and lay down. Now I'm going to go ahead and use another washcloth to clean his arms. So I'm going to start at the top of his arms. Go all the way to his hands. And then be going to his axilla. Into his oblique region. I'm going to go ahead and turn the washcloth into a clean side and repeat the process with the other arm. I'm gonna put this off to the side, and I'm gonna use another washcloth to rinse him off. And now I'll dry him off. Now that I've done that, I can go ahead and apply his new gown. Stick your hand through it. Stick your hand through it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn you, but you can hold on to me. Then 1, 2. And then at this point, I would use another washcloth to clean his back. Of course, with soap. And now I'm going to dry. And I'm going to tie his gown. And now I'm going to dispose of my glove. Oh, actually, I'm going to dispose of the water and the washcloths properly. Of course, I will clean this properly. Dispose of my gloves and perform hand hygiene. The entire time, I wanted to make sure that I ensured patient privacy. Patient privacy. And I would also like to mention that when I'm actually performing a partial bed bath, oh wait, I forgot. I need to remove the towel. Thank you. Of course, when I would actually be performing an actual partial bed bath, when I would only clean the other side when I have the towel under there. I would also like to mention that I would remove the towel during my cleaning process so that I wouldn't contaminate my hands as well. And other than that, that completes my partial bed bath.